Hello, good day. We're from Group 6 and we are here to discuss about cultural pluralism. Cultural pluralism advocates respect for cultural uniqueness, tolerance for differences, and adherence to the principle of cultural diversity. In a multicultural society, every group is believed to be differently okay since these differences will shape each country's future. Edwards, 2014. Advances in communications and transformation continue the increases of contacts with a number of other cultures, such as use of communication innovations with people of different backgrounds, nationalities, and lifestyle is significant to come together and interconnect for humanity. And you probably heard cultural pluralism refers to when smaller groups within a larger community keep their distinct cultural identities, with the dominant culture accepting their values and practices as long as they are consistent with the laws and values of the larger society.
Characteristics of cultural pluralism. Cultural pluralism is the condition in a society in which individuals, on the basis of ascribed or attained characteristics, are able to form and develop communities along the differences of race, age, sex, religion, language, and cultural lifestyles.
These are the examples of cultural pluralism. A prominent example of pluralism is 20th century United States, in which a dominant culture with strong elements of nationalism, a sporting culture, and an artistic culture contained also smaller groups with their own ethnic, religious, and cultural norms. One example of cultural pluralism is the acceptance of Chinese calligraphy class in the United States. In example, China is a cultural pluralist society where the Chinese calligraphy originates, and this kind of culture was being accepted by the United States. That China refers to the small culture and United States as the larger culture in the concept of cultural pluralism. Another example, the acceptance of Indian yoga session in another country and the introduction of Latin salsa dancing in the different Asian countries.
Two types of pluralism. Perspectival pluralism suggests that individuals do not experience the same world, but we all experience our own reality. Pluralism of hypothesis suggests that there is a single reality, but we may hold different opinions about it.
Pluralism is valuable because it provides individuals with alternative ways to live, promotes critical reflection on the culture within which one currently lives, and thus promotes change and growth within cultures. Cultural pluralism also promotes intellectual dualism. In other words, it exposes the voting public and society's policymakers to multiple perspectives, which can improve critical thinking on decisions related to leading issues. If successful, cultural pluralism helps preserve the unique traditions, identities, and languages of the many cultures within a society.
Now, we're gonna discuss the disadvantages of cultural pluralism. A definite disadvantage of cultural pluralism is that it could lead to increased stereotyping and prejudice. By emphasizing differences, some people will choose to develop a prejudice to the differences rather than celebrating them. When you say stereotyping, it is a fixed idea that many people have about a thing or a group that may often be untrue or only partly true. Same with prejudice. Prejudice is a preconceived opinion that is not based on reason or actual experience. Instead of celebrating the differences that a cultural pluralism have, many gives opinion that has no concrete basis or possibly untrue that leads to arguments and misunderstanding.